Someone's in a really bad accident, and it turns out that there's only $25,000 insurance coverage. What do you do? What happens if their medical bills are $50,000 or $60,000? What do you do? I'm Peter Miller, Arkansas car and truck accident attorney, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about something called an asset check. When we get a client who's been hurt very badly in an accident, and their medical bills and the value of their case far exceeds how much insurance is available, the first thing that we want to know is, does the person who caused the accident have additional assets? In other words, maybe he's got a summer house on Lake Conway, or maybe he's got some real estate that he was hoping he could get some oil revenues out of, or maybe he's got a piece of commercial property somewhere that's rented out. So we don't accept the fact that his insurance is the only asset he has. If we are offered the policy limits of insurance and there's not enough to cover the injury, one of the things that we do is we get permission from our client to do something called an asset check. We hire a company that's kind of like a detective. They're more like a financial detective. And what they do is they review property documents, they review tax records, they review sometimes bank records if those are available and made public records. They review business records. And in that way, we get an idea about whether the person who caused the accident has any assets other than just his homestead, his home, which we can't take, or his car, which we won't take, or probably wrecked by now. Anyway, the point here is that we hire a company to do an asset check. Sometimes we are lucky and we find that the person who caused the accident has assets that we didn't know about. And in that circumstance, we contact the guy and we say, look, we know you've got other assets. We want to talk to you about settling the case outside of your insurance. If you're willing to do that, fine. If you're not, then we may decide to file a lawsuit against you, and if we get a judgment in excess of that, we can take your assets. We can take your summer home on Lake Conway and sell it and use that to satisfy the judgment. So that's how an asset check works. I hope this information was helpful and useful to you. If you have any legal questions, give me a call. I'm Peter Miller. My number is 501-374-6300. I talk to people all the time. I like doing that, so give me a call. And drive carefully.